Hello everyone, and welcome to RNG University. On tonight's episode, we're gonna retry the Rakdos Manufacturing deck. The reason for that is because I actually forgot an insanely good card in this deck, for this deck rather, that I didn't use last time, Tarrian's Journal. This card is just broken beyond extreme for our current combo. Tarrian Journal says it's a 2-mana artifact, 2-mana legendary artifact, tap 2 to play it. We can tap to sacrifice another artifact or creature to draw a card. Now, only activate this as a sorcery, or we can tap 2 and tap it to discard your hand and transform Tarrian Journal into a land. And the land is just half or a black mana, or tap, you may cast creature cards from your graveyard this turn, and it enters with a finale counter and is a vampire. The backside is flavor text. We don't flip Tarrian's Journal unless we got bored. But if we are just sacking an artifact to draw a card, that is an insane ability when we can manufacture a bunch of artifacts that can also deal damage. So that's kind of the idea with Tarrian's Journal, is that if we have weapons manufacturing out, we get to draw a lot of cards. And if we don't have weapons manufacturing out, we get to sacrifice our sort of chump artifacts to draw into weapons manufacturing. So that is an insane card for the deck. And of course, I also really like Tezzeret, Cruel Captain, which can help us draw the exact 1-mana artifact we might need for any situation. If our opponent is a burn deck, we draw the Basilisk Collar, and we will be able to gain life out of that. If our opponent is a reanimation deck, we'll draw the Soul Guide Lantern, and we'll be able to exile their graveyard because of that. And if nothing else, we can use Tezzeret to draw Grim Bauble to get rid of our opponent's creatures, or draw the Clockwork Percussionist to have Temple on board play, which also give us impulse draws. And the best thing is Tezzeret actually gets pumped for every artifact that enters, and with weapons manufacturing, we have so many artifacts that enter that Tezzeret is gonna grow out of control real quick. So that is the idea for what we want to do with this deck. Now let's talk about the deck list, right? Turn 1, we got 4 Grim Baubles, or actually we got 4 Clockwork Percussionists. That's what we want to do per turn 1. We can also have 1 Basilisk Collar. If nothing else, it drops an artifact into play. I don't like to play the Basilisk Collar turn 1 if I don't have to, because it does combo with weapons manufacturing just to give us an additional munitions token. So no reason to run this out real quick unless we know that our opponent, if our opponent went first and they play a mountain and they play, one mana creatures, it might be important to get that lifelink out as quickly as possible. And then we have some interaction play, which is 4 Grim Bauble, 4 Torch the Tower, and 1 Soul Guide Lantern. Right? These are interaction plays, 5 of which are artifacts, and 4 of which can help us sacrifice artifacts, especially our munitions token. So that's our 1-mana play. 2-mana play, on the other hand, we got a lot of temples. So we have 4 weapons manufacturing that we definitely want to throw out turn 2 as quickly as possible. 4 Tarrian's Journal, which doesn't hurt to throw out turn 2, especially if we have a Clockwork Percussionist turn 1, and then we can attack, sack it, we draw 2 cards. We'll have 1 impulse draw and 1 regular draw. And then we have 2 Umbral Collar Zealot. This is our shotgun card that I really like for this deck, because with weapons manufacturing, if we have a lot of munitions, every one of them is sacked to do 2 damage. That's insane. That's really, really fast. And then we can also Surveil. Every Surveil gets us closer to the next weapons manufacturing, or to our Tezzeret, and really blow our opponent out. And then we have our interaction plays, 4 Tithing Blade. Right here, 4 Tithing Blade and 4 Legion Extruder. These are very good artifacts that deal with our opponent's board, and Legion Extruder especially gets us more temple plays later on, because we can sack an artifact to make a 3/3 colorless golem, and we can sack our munitions as the artifact, and we will make golems. And you can also sack golems to make golems, which is insane. So if our opponent targets one of our golems, we can sack it and make another one. So those are the plays. And then we have 4 Demand Answers card draws. Demand Answer is a pretty good temple play as well. I'm going to put it over here as a pseudo card draw, along with the Tarrian's Journal, right? Demand Answer is really good when we have munition, but even when we don't have munitions, we can Demand Answer on a Grim Bauble or a Clockwork Percussionist and still draw those cards. And the best thing about Demand Answer is, even if you don't have an artifact, you can also discard a card. Sometimes you get flooded. Discarding a land still helps. And then we have our 3-mana play. I really want to try the Crime Novelist along with Tezzeret, so I have 2 of each. Crime Novelist is whenever you sack an artifact, you get a 1/1 counter, and you get 1 red mana. So if we're able to sack Weapons Manufacturing's munition token to things like Legion Extruder or Demand Answer, or even Tarrian's Journal, we get a little bit of a bursty ramp. But the best thing is we can sack it to the Umbral Collar Zealot, which is an unlimited sack. So if we have 3 or 4 munitions, we sack those, deal 6 or 8 damage, and we get 3 or 4 mana, it kind of just ramps ourselves, which is pretty fun. Right, so I think this could be relevant. That's why I included 2 in the deck. I don't think it's that good, so only 2 rather than 4, because obviously having 4 of these, which are not artifacts, kind of slows us down, and it's a 3 mana play in current standard. 3 mana is kind of the end of the game. So then we go to the land base. 20 lands, because obviously we kind of curve out on 3. So 20 lands should be enough. We got 3 swamps, 4 mountains, 4 Blazemire Verge, 4 Raucous Theater, 1 for more revolts, and 4 Starting Town as another dual color land, sort of. And that is the land split that we're going to use to play this deck. For Rakdos right now, we don't really have a good mana split, right? So we have to use Raucous Theater because we don't have Blood Crypt. So if we have Blood Crypt, this deck will be so much faster and so much stronger. But right now, it's already so strong because of just this Weapons Manufacturing card. I think this card... everyone thinks Vivi's going to get banned. Once Vivi gets banned, I think this card might be one of the top cards in Standard because it's unbelievably strong with all the cheap artifacts that we're given, access to. And Tezzeret makes everything just 100% scarier because he gets fetches and he gets buffed by, Weapons Manufacturing making munitions. Let's see how well it can actually do. Let's go into the metagames. Alright, our opponent is Drisky. Drisky, alright. And he goes first. Well, we got 2 Clockwork Percussionists and a Journal, so we might be able to get somewhere with it. Let's see if we need to kill a creature right away. We do have a kill for Landware Elf if we turn 1 Elfs us. Mulligan. He's thinking about what to put away. He's got a little fox. So maybe he's a cool guy. Let's see what this cool guy plays. Mulling down to 5. Turn 1. Jungle. Alright. Here's a Percussionist. We hate you. Hate your real school. Hate your real school. Hate your old school. Alright, well there goes our Bauble. The question is, what do we do next? Oh, okay. Well, that answers my question. Hit your bat. Hit him for 1. Ah, nothing. Then ask for a Percussionist again. And GG. Well, you just mow down to 5, get a bat, and quit. Very Drisky of you. Alright, our opponent is Fernando. He is a opponent, Fernando. We're gonna go first. Alright, we get a Percussionist. Can't cast a turn 1 because of a mana. And then we got a bunch of anti-creature things. How creature are they? We got a little lion shouting, bear shouting thing. Ooh, that's a weapons. That's a weapons. I think we just get it on. Make some weapons. That might be a mistake. Alright, he's got a paleontologist. He's not gonna be happy about what I'm gonna play. We killed that thing. Well, theater. Ooh, the journal too? Dude. This is about to be fire. And his Jurassic Park. Hammer Skull? Hammer Skull over Jurassic Park. Alright, I think we just journal. I mean, I want to journal. But then I can sack to deal 2 damage. It's not really doing much, huh? I think we just Tithing Blade. We do play off curve by 1 turn. By doing this. I draw a card, it could be a land, and then it will save me from all this. But if it's not a land, the Hammer Skull might just get super big. It was a land, having to be tapped. That's scary. Reach Ward. Attack for 6, so he taps himself. Did we block with the Percussionist? I mean, it's trampled. That is Reach and Ward. Can I sack 2 artifacts? He's good gaming me already. Can I sack 2 artifacts? I don't think so. Oh! This would allow me to sack 2 artifacts. Make a 3/3, it's barely anything. But I do have a Tithing Blade against his warded up things. Oh boy. Those are about to be 3/3 dinosaurs. Or one of them at least. Okay, so that's trampled, but I blocked that. I blocked that and killed a 3/3, right? So it's not nothing. Alright, let's get the journal to sacrifice one of these. We'll shoot this. The man answers. I'm down to 5. I'm pretty close to dead here. Sack this. I'll make a 3/3 to blow this up. Then we'll Tithing Blade. Finally, we'll get rid of the Cactus Sure Shot. The war really hurts, right? The war 2 is what got me. Another one? Jeez. Alright. He just doesn't stop. He's gonna chomp me. Gives me an extra card. Dude. Ha! Thanks. Thanks, buddy. I needed exactly that. Alright, now I can demand some answers. Yeah, let's demand some answers. Sack this, take 2. I draw 2 cards. None of those are lands. You can sack another one. Take 2 more. I draw 1 card. That's not great. Don't need that. I got 1 torch. I mean, the torch technically is 3 damage. I didn't need to sack. I could have sacked Grim Bauble. I didn't need to do that damage. But it does put him way more on the back foot. Fernando. Fernando with views. I don't know why I'm talking like this. What do I even have? I got 1 Clockwork and he's got 3 creatures. Alright, it's gonna make a big ooze. Four, huh? Okay, so we can start with the Crime Novelist, which will grow pretty big because I keep sacking artifacts. I think that's the plan. Well, let's play the Extruder. Two damage here. He's got a red left, right? So if he has a red left, Legion Extruder. This is okay. Can I deal enough damage to him? I can play the journal, which will be 2 more damage. Don't think that's enough. So I think we just use the Legion Extruder. Well, do I use the Legion Extruder? I sack it and I get 1 extra mana because I sack something. Is that relevant? I don't think I sack. I think I just go for the damage. I can keep up the torch. Rakdos mana base is harsh, right? Imagine if these theaters were Blood Crypt. Is it Blood Crypt? Oh man, he'd be dead already. Oh, right now when I sack to the Crime Novelist, I get a mana, but I don't get anything else. I'll cast a Trailblazer. Cool beans. You get that mana, boy. Huatli for basic land, reveal it. This is whenever with power 4 or greater. I mean, I don't really care about the Huatli. Let's let him search. It doesn't do anything else. He draws a forest. Let's bargain. Kill the Trailblazer. Sack the journal. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad card to have. Let's go to my turn here. I'll play the Clockwork Percussionist. I'll get one of these. I'll play the Journal. I'll get another one of these. And then I will start sacking. Journal. Sack one of these. Hit it. That was just a land. Then Legion Extruder. Sack this other one. Hit the Huatli. Let's go into combat and take lethal damage. GG, Fernando. I love saying that name. Alright, our opponent is Carl96. Opponent goes first. Oh man, I got the one Basilisk Collar in the deck. And a bunch of bad cards actually. So let's hope I can demand some answers. Okay, so that kind of salvaged a lot of things. Theater, Swamp. Do I need another Swamp? I think it's too many. Okay, he's not playing anything. We'll manufacture some weapons. They look like they're Gruul Delirium. Looks like. I could be wrong. We can manufacture some weapons. Landware Elf. Uh-oh. Okay. You want to hold up a demand answer? I guess I can do that. I have 3 Grim Baubles. Might as well use some of it. Sack an artifact. Take 2. Demand answer in the land. That's beautiful. Mountain. Legion Extruder. Take 2. I could demand answers, or I could just make a 3-3, honestly. I think I'll just make a 3-3 here. He plots. I'll make a 3-3 here. I'm gonna go with the collar. I could deal a lot of damage. I can Torch, I'll cast a Trailblazer. He wants to get that mana. Let's see what he casts with that mana. Probably a Teamer Battlecrier. Yes. So I want to sacrifice this first. shoot that off. GG? Yeah, I'm not letting him draw that card. Goodbye. Alright, our opponent is Gaiolo. Gaiolo? Okay. You said it, not me. Opponent goes first. No red. Do have weapons, but no red is very scary. The deck is full of red mana, but chances are I won't draw it. Don't think I can keep this. Well, I mean, I do have 2 Tithing Blades to buy time. That's the thing, right? Opponent goes first, meaning that I can kill his 3-drop. Then I kill his 4-drop. And then I cry a little. Ha! I'm cute, killing his 3-drop to the turn 1 play. Blazemire Verge. Still not a red mana. Okay. There's a fabrication foundry here. Do we play the weapons? I mean, I didn't take that much damage. He's taking the same amount of damage just by shocking himself. What am I worried about? There's Tezzeret.
Defying me will be your last act. Obey me.
Okay, so we... What are we? Legion Extruder? Torch? Yeah. I think that's fine. Legion Extruder. We deal 2 damage to that. You can have a card. Although I don't like it. And he gets his Tezzeret. So unfair. Blah blah blah. Bargain. We'll sack this. Legion Extruder
is only a temporary halt in progress.
It's not a card draw, but it's something. Order of the Inner Sky. Percussionist. He's taking a while for this turn. Why YOLO? No, gay YOLO. He's got Fabrication Foundry. It's technically 3 things. Hello? You gonna play the game? Dusk Rose Relic Berry. I don't know about that. But hey, you do you. I hope that helps. He does get the free card draw to get a doll, which now he doesn't have to discard because it's... Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. Also makes that a 2-3. I was gonna draw Legion Extruder, right? I knew that was happening. So, I Legion Extruder. The doll. Then I'll Blade his Warden. Can I please get my Tezzeret? Because I never get mine. Rust Harvester. Very good card. Very good, very scary card. Good thing you can't tap it yet. Doll. Scene of the crime. Soul Guy Lantern? I mean, I could take that out, I guess. It's something. Gotta shoot the Harvester before you get something out of it. We'll also put the Soul Guy Lantern out there. It does a little bit of something. I don't even know. Just take out the Harvester, I guess. It's not doing too much here. I could draw me a card. sack his land for a clue. I could also sack my Sogai Lantern for a clue. He draws a Warden. That's a pretty good card as well. What else? He also has his own Sogai Lantern. Doesn't really hurt me at all, so he can do that if he wants. Oh no! My thingamajigger. I can also craft. Well, no, craft a creature. I was gonna say I can craft with a Tithing Blade if I can. I can't do that. Bottom's good. Bottom's very good for me. Alright, let's sack this and draw a card. What am I gonna get here? Ooh, a journal. Journal's insane. And a collar? Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I gotta be careful with how I'm gonna play this turn. Or I'm gonna get too greedy too fast. So I'm gonna play the journal. Looks like he's rage quitting on a journal. Sack this. I'm gonna hit your... Do I even need to hit the doll? I can just hit the warden. What am I gonna draw here? Demand answers. Is the Legion Extruder better? It does give me more creatures on board, right? I don't need to draw more cards. I need to have more tempo on board. Not gonna attack. He's gonna chump anyways. Maybe he doesn't chump. Maybe it's got like a 1 damage thing going on. Torch. Kill this other one. That's fine, I guess. Do you have an Ultima coming up? Because I get 3 sacks? No, 2 sacks. I don't have 3 lands. Or, no, yeah, this is 2 mana. This is 0 mana. This is 2 mana. 4 mana means that I get sacked 3 things. Tezzeret's a pretty good card. Our opponent drew 2 Tezzeret and I drew 0. So here comes Dustgross Reliquary. But what would he hit? Because he can hit the Legion Extruder. Why does he sack that instead of the Sogai Lantern? He's gonna hit my Tarrian's journal.
Bow to your new
okay. I guess. I don't like that too much, but they could choose whatever play they want to make. Here's munition. Hit that for 2. I demand some answers, and I want to draw some cards.
My revenge will cut from the shadows.
Not great. You could play a Percussionist. Bring him down to 12, and then I can... He's gonna sack the Lantern to draw a card. Yeah, he needs all the cards he can get. Legion Extruder is gonna give me another 3/3 and 2 more damage. Weapons Manufacturing is a pretty broken card, I have to say. Ah! Too slow. I was gonna GG, but I clicked wrong, so to get a pupper. Alright, our opponent is the Ravelix 87. Dude, you're older than me. We go first. Blazemire Verge, starting town. Weapons Manufacturing means okay, I think. Right? That's kind of how it always goes. How's it going? How's it going? Let's start on the town. We can torch something if we need to. The Fabled Passage means I don't need to torch anything. Which means that we're going to make some weapons. The weapons are here. In fact, I can do it next turn, Tarrian's Journal. Is it going to be like a chocobo deck? It is. Okay. So a chocobo deck with a lot of chocobo protections will be tough. Tifa is okay though. I can get rid of Tifa. Lickety Spit. Tarrian's Journal. I make something. I sacrifice. Manufacture. And then shoot Tifa. Sorry, Tifa. You're gonna get shot. Oh, and I missed a land drop. That's fun though. That's very fun to miss land drops. It's my dream to always miss land drops when I play this game. So if he keeps a land open, I probably have to Tithing Blade. If he doesn't keep the land open, we're going to just Legion Extruder this bad boy here. Do we? I think Grim Bauble though. Grim Bauble's probably better. Yo. Okay, so I've drew 2 lands so far out of 12 cards. Chocobo. Bristly Bill. Did I just burn the Chocobo? Let's do it. Stable passing. Gonna run out of cards eventually, right? And I'm gonna draw a card eventually, right? Like, lands are in the future? In the woodwork, maybe? No, it's not. Okay. So we can demand some answers off this and kill the Landware Elf. It's not all I can do here. Or I could Tarrian's Journal first, sack this to kill the Landware Elf, and then I can Tithing Blade the bill. I think I do that. Oh my god, is that a land? Wild. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's a funny land to have, wouldn't you say? Alright, Grim Bauble. -2/-2. I manufacture something and let me sack an artifact. In fact, I'll even ping myself. Sack an artifact to hit that Bristly Bill. Get that out of here. I would like to draw 2 cards. Oh boy, now the lands are coming. Once the lands come, the game is over. There's a Chocobo though, so I guess it's not immediately over. He does get to play a land. We gotta kill that Chocobo. He has the Landware Elf, so he has nothing else. Okay, good. Fantastic. So, we can... Let's play a land so the Legion Extruder's not gonna hurt us. Legion Extruder. I would like to shoot your Traveling Chocobo. And then I would like to shoot this Landware Elf. And I get a torch. So then I'll pass turn. 2 torches. Bristly Bill. Alright, let's sack the Grim Bauble. Make a 3/3. Then we will play a Soul Guide Lantern. That way we'll get I don't know, your Hydra. He is still in the game. He's sticking in the game. We'll sack this to kill the Bristly Bill. Draw a card. I already played a land, huh? Tezzeret's kind of funny though, right now. Alright, let's attack first. Let's play Tezzy. He doesn't have haste, so Tezzy is fine.
You're inferior in every possible way. Work harder.
You're inferior in every possible way. That's very Tezzeret of him. You still playing? You gonna leave? No. Paul Patch Recruit. Very fun card. You're gonna get super buffs. Let's go to my turn here. Paul Patch Recruit is a very fun card to have, huh? That's Legion Extruder. We will make a manufacturer. I'll deal 2 damage to that. Three.
My network is all. My will is my own.
Okay, let's see. We can torch. Sacrificing this. 2 damage to you. Okay, now I'm drawing land. GG, now you leave. Look at, I just need to draw the lands, right? I had 2 lander for like 5 turns. As soon as the lands come, the game is over. Alright, our opponent is 100. Do I have 100 opponents? That's kind of scary. We go first. We got a theater. I think I keep it. Not that many card draws, but I do have a percussionist, so it's like a starting card draw. That could potentially snowball. Either way, we're going first, so. Got a little bit of play, unless our opponent takes forever mulliganing, which could happen. Starting town. Yeah, I'll take it. I need lands. I only have 2 lands anyways. He has a Meticulous Archive. Alright, so I think we'll go with the Percussionist. Do we play the Collar? I don't think so. Death Touch Lifelink. Playing the Collar is kind of tricky, right? No, you know what? It's a weapon manufacturing deck. I should hope to get a weapons manufacturing. We'll go to my turn, I guess. Oh, another tap land. Perfect. Go for the attack. Maybe he's got a removal. Or he's gonna rope me. That's also fun. Yeah, he's got already roping me. Thanks, opponent. You're gonna rope on turn 3. There. Now for a theater. And we will Tithing Blade against blue-white. I don't know if I need this. Standard turn. Picklock Prankster. Alright, if you're gonna prank here, I'm already on the end step, right? This is until the end of your next turn. So, let me just do this. That way I draw 3 cards. Legion Extruder and a journal. What do you mail here? Royal Elves Omniscience? Oh boy. Probably gonna be a hard battle, honestly. Okay, let's play a land first. We'll play the Extruder. See if he does anything. Yeah, if I don't play the Extruder, it goes away, right? So I might as well play it. Now do I play the Journal? And have the Journal get countered? I think it's fine if he counters this Journal. Use his counter spell. This Journal actually doesn't do much, but it fills out my curve. He has a Confounding Riddle. He has Omniscience. What happened? What year is this? 4 mana? Do you have a reanimation? No, just the pranks. Just the pranks. Let's see. Blazemire Verge. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I can bauble this and torch it. That seems irrelevant. But most of the cards I have are pretty irrelevant here. -2. Alright, and we'll sack this bauble. See what we're gonna draw. Please don't be trash. Tezzeret. Ooh, okay. I could play a land, right? You could have counterspell with 2 mana. Didn't look like it.
A new power rises in this system.
What can I draw here?
Even these strange metals answer to me.
I don't think there's a 5 mana reanimation spell. Let's be safe. I don't really care about the prankster. I pump the Tizzy for 1 and I exile his Omniscience.
There is no system I can't improve.
Okay, he's just gonna mill some more. That's fine with me. And turn. Oh, he's got his get lost. Okay, so Tizzy's gone. And he quits. Haha, GG. Nice reanimation deck. Goodbye. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you saw all those manufacturing games, how does this deck feel? Didn't I say it? It's so strong, it's so scary. This deck just absolutely blow all of our opponent out of the water. And Tezzeret fetching a Sogai Lantern in that last game. Oh man, that was so delicious. I was just killing the, was it the Picklock Prankster? But drawing Tezzeret and then using it to fetch for the Sogai Lantern effectively sealed our opponent's fate. That was not fun for them. Very fun for me. I love it. And this deck is exactly what I thought it would do. It did exactly what I thought it would do, and it just is incredibly strong. If there is one card that I was questionable about, and it's the Crime Novelist. On the games that it worked just fine. I don't want to say perfectly because I didn't have the Zealot and the sacrifice or the Tarrian's Journal and the Legion Extruder. So I was getting a little bit of mana, but the problem with getting those mana is, especially with Legion Extruder, it costs mana. So I pay 2, I get 1 back, and then with that 1 mana back, I can't really use it on anything. So it's neither here nor there, right? It's good, but not insanely good. And I think we can go down to 1 Crime Novelist and go up 1 Tezzeret. I think Tezzeret is probably one of the cards that I was woefully lacking in this deck. Having 4 Tezzeret just kind of boost all the win cons. And Crime Novelist, I thought initially, because you get +1/+1 counters on it, that if I combo it with the Basilisk Collar, I can gain a lot of life. That was not necessary. With Tezzeret's ultimate, because it's very easy to ult with this deck, right? With Tezzeret's ultimate, we're gonna grow an artifact creature anyways. And when we do, we just attach the Basilisk Collar to it and blow our opponent out of the water that way. So I don't think I'm gonna need that many Crime Novelists. I do need more Tezzerets. And the Umbral Zealot never showed up today. I know I only have 2 because obviously it's not an artifact, but he never showed up today. If he had shown up in all of those manufacturing games, I could just shotgun our opponent out in a lot of those games. So I don't think we need to cut him. He is very, very good in this deck, and I honestly thought about running 4. I just don't know what else I can cut for this deck to run 4. Do not cut your Tarrian's Journal. I know he is legendary, so a lot of people are thinking, hey, a bunch of them get stuck in my hand. Don't worry. You need a Tarrian's Journal. It is so good of a card. Oh, I cannot stress how many games Tarrian's Journal won us today, right? Just being able to sacrifice an artifact and draw a card means we trigger both sides. We trigger the second artifact for the munitions, and we also draw a card, which help us dig deeper into the weapons manufacturing and then winning the game. I would say Tarrian's Journal is more important than even Tezzeret for this deck. So that's really how I feel. And the land base, it worked just fine. Obviously, I wish I had Blood Grip instead of Theater, but I don't. So this is the split that I'm going to have to run with. It did just fine. It's not the end of the world, and I'm still happy with the win rates that this deck gave us. So, yeah, that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.